Hi, Gail. Thanks for dropping in. Still waking up. It's 3:22 in the afternoon here, so I'm wide awake. Hi, Helen. Thanks for dropping in. Helen, are you in Scotland? I'm going to remember where all these people are eventually. Yeah, an hour behind us. Hey, I got one right. Missouri. I have no idea where that is. I know it's in America, but my knowledge of geography, or American geography, is virtually zero. This camera's out of focus. Let me fix that. Not better. Hi, Mike. How's sunny England? So we're having a bit of a cold snap in Copenhagen just now. This morning, with the wind chill factor, it was minus 11, so pretty cold. I think, I don't know what temperature it is just now. I'll have a look. It's warming up. -2, and wind chill feels like -6. That's back to front, isn't it? That's better. Everybody's very quiet. Well, Gail's got an excuse. She hasn't woken up yet. Still doesn't look focused. Hi, Angie. That's better. Yeah, he finally woke up. It's okay. Gail's just waking up as well. But that's the thing about the lives. I think most people at Diamond Paint seem to be in America. So anywhere between 6 and 8 hours behind me. So if I go on in the morning, it's the middle of the night. Oh, did you get it today? That was quick. Yeah, I thought you might find that one amusing, Mike. You should try it. I don't know if you like licorice, but in Denmark, it's very, very common to have black licorice with salt in it. But obviously, the name of the package, I thought you might have a bit of fun asking friends and family to taste it, or asking them if they have ever tasted it before. And that's just a normal candy, Mike. It's not like a joke or anything. You just get it in the supermarkets beside everything else. I found it slightly amusing the first time I saw it. I think I've finished them. So you got any snow in England, Mike? We got some snow yesterday, but it's just really cold. That's the main thing here. -11 this morning. It's got to be done. I haven't actually tried that one, Mike, but yeah, it is pomegranate licorice. For some reason, the Danes have really got a thing for licorice. I haven't tried the pomegranate licorice, but I've had licorice beer, licorice chocolate, licorice cheese. There's loads, and I can't even remember them all. Ah, okay. What other licorice stuff? Licorice tea, licorice beer. I can't remember. There's just so much licorice; it's unbelievable. I think we were meant to get snow on Sunday. I think we were meant to get quite a bit. Sunny and cold. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as here. I don't know what temperature it's going to drop to tonight, but it's not meant to be above freezing for about a week. I think last year, I don't think we got any snow in Copenhagen. The winters are getting warmer and the snow is getting less. For Saturday. Yeah, that won't be in it. Oh, licorice ice cream. Forgot about licorice ice cream. In Tivoli, the second oldest amusement park in the world, they got a soft ice, a licorice soft ice machine in maybe about 3 years ago. And I tried that. It's kind of weird because the licorice is grey. It doesn't look that appetizing. So it's licorice ice cream with a licorice sauce and sprinkled with raw licorice. So that was different. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for dropping in. I saw your message on YouTube. I knew it was a bit early when I was on earlier, but I just wondered who would drop in. But somebody from America did, and I forget where she was now. So how's the finger? Is it bearable? Lisa broke her finger, Mike. She broke her finger walking the dog and got stitches as well. That was the shortest dog walk ever. You're diamond painting, seriously? Oh, cool, that's good. You're diamond painting, like holding it as normal? I couldn't remember if it was 8 or 9. 9. So Lisa was going to take her dog a walk. She opened the screen door, and the dog was on a extending lead, and the dog saw a cat and went for it, pulled Lisa's hand into the door, and it broke her finger, and it cut her finger down to the bone. So she's now got 9 stitches and a big bandage. And it's going to take 6 weeks to heal. And it's a left hand, and Lisa's left-handed, so she was thinking that her diamond painting career was going to be on hold, but she's managed to figure out how to use it, which is cool. So, can you still drive, Lisa? I take it you can if you can diamond paint. I haven't tried. I was just thinking about that. You'll just be driving along with your fingers sticking up at everybody. Because you won't be able to curl that one round to hold the wheel. It must be really annoying though, because you'll forget about it at times, I'm sure. Until you touch something or hit something, then you'll remember. So how does that work in America? Obviously, you went to the hospital to get it fixed. Is that covered by, like, do you pay insurance against that, or do you have to pay a bill? In Denmark, it's just like the UK. It's like the National Health Service, something like that. You wouldn't pay anything because we pay taxes. Oh yeah, I bet you did. Oh, you've got insurance, okay. Is that normally how it works in America? Like, most people have got insurance? Because I've heard that medical care is very expensive over there. Oh, okay. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that's what I've heard, that if you don't have insurance, it's very expensive. So I'm actually managing to get some done today. That's why I'm going quiet more. But I'm just waiting on comments coming up. Really? Oof. And then I would imagine that you'll get some people who just put up with the pain and don't go to hospital because they can't afford it, and then end up with a wonky finger because it doesn't heal properly. What is it you're doing, Helen? No, okay. I had a broken wrist at one point and cracked ribs at another point. Okay, cool. So how did you find out about diamond painting, Helen? I wouldn't imagine there's a big diamond painting scene in Scotland. Maybe I'm wrong though. I just get the feeling that the the biggest market for diamond painting is America. Hi, Racer. Hope I said that right. Good afternoon. Welcome to Copenhagen. A friend, okay. Do you have a stash of many diamond paintings like most of us? I think Angie's got the whole back catalogue of Diamond Art Club. A Facebook ad, yeah. Yeah, I found it when I was searching for diamond painting, and it was just something that popped up, and I thought, sorry, diamond painting. When I was searching for cross stitch, and then this advert or something popped up for a website with diamond painting, and I'd never heard of it. So I clicked on it, and I thought that actually looks like it could be quite good. Amazon, yeah, I've got some from Amazon. The musical clef one that I sometimes have in the background when I do the videos, it came from Amazon. I'm going to be doing a series. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I'm going to be doing a series aimed specifically at absolute beginners from the very beginning, opening the box and talking about what's in the box and things like how to load a pen, how to use a pen, how to use a pen so it lasts longer before you have to change the wax. The numbering systems, everything. I want to do the whole thing from absolute beginner level, and gradually work my way through the picture. And as I go, start to bring in things like light pads and storage and other bits and pieces. But from the start, I'm going to be working from bags, like I'm doing just now. That's why I was curious. Just I've never actually worked from bags before. But this kit came with the bags already labelled and resealable bags, so I thought I would do it. 2 years, okay. How many have you done? Did you did you ever bother to count them? Yeah, that's it, Angie. That's the whole thing, though. Really, the main thing is the number one thing is you should enjoy doing it. You shouldn't be getting stressed, and I see that a lot. Like people who are totally new. I was talking about this morning, but they would be looking at this, and you see all these gaps, and you get people that are they're just constantly trying to fix. So I'm going to be talking about all that stuff as well. But like you said, the absolute main thing is you should enjoy doing it. Don't get stressed. Take your time. 6, that's a lot. What's the largest one you've done, Helen? And what do you do with them? Has anybody done one bigger than 80 by 100? No. That's the largest size I've done. I've got another one sitting. It's an 80 by 100, but I don't think I'll ever go that big again. Okay, that's huge. Yeah, I have an Earth Design one, but it's not that big. I forget the exact size. It turned into a weird sort of size. It's like 83 by something. I can't remember. But I wasn't sure at first when I was ordering it how big, because I've seen some having an Earth and they're absolutely massive. Yeah, 70 by 80, that's the preferred size for me. I wouldn't really go bigger than that, don't think. 40 colours, yeah. The most I've done so far is 90. And the one that I stopped while I was working on this is 80. And then the one that I'm doing after that is a 79. So a lot of mine are a lot of colours. Oh no, that's not true. The one I'm doing, I'm going to do this, finish this one, and then I'm going to do a mystery diamond painting that I got a couple of days ago. It's small. Just wanted to try a mystery, and I really thought when it came, I would be able to see what it was just by looking at the the symbols. But looking at it, it's very, very hard to tell what it is. Tammy, she sort of thinks she's figured it out, so at least part of it. Uh, we'll find out pretty soon once I start it. But that'll be a while yet. I'm not even half done with this one. There you go, Mike. If you're still here, business is coming your way. Yeah, I got an order from Mike. I think I had 3 customs, and I got a box. It was just like it looked like a big firework box, and it was full of drills. So what have you done with your 60-ish diamond paintings, Helen? Have you, like, given them away to friends, or do you have them in a portfolio, or are they in a drawer or under your bed? Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's the bad thing. Now he's seen how long you're spending on diamond painting. Unless you can talk him into getting into it, Angie. Tammy's been working from home for months now. She's actually in a meeting. I don't know if you can hear her in the background, but she's working from home, so she's in a meeting at the moment. But she's in the living room, so she's in a different room. Hi, Marissa. Thanks for Marissa. Yeah, I have to always double check that. That's an unusual name for me, Marissa. Welcome back. Yeah, I decided to come back on. Just see who came in. When I was on earlier, it was a bit too early for some people. They were still in bed. So I think this is a more suitable time for people. A1. Okay. Cool. Cool, Lisa. Yeah, I've done two as Christmas presents. The rest I keep or I've kept, and I basically just rotate them. Some of them still have to be framed though, but I just swap them over in the background for the YouTube videos. You'll start to see more and more new ones appearing as I finish them. The 80 by 100 won't fit though, so it's going to have to go on a separate wall. It is already framed, I just haven't put it up yet. Two more DACs. Do tell. You're just going to tempt Angie to buy more. She's going to get in trouble. Do you ever get that sudden feeling that you're doing the wrong colour? I just had that there, but it's the right one. I can't. I did look at. Is that the new ones? I did look at it, but I can't remember. Why does that not surprise me, Angie? Yeah, Crazy Cat Lady is quite a cool one. A lot of detail in that one. Good old 310. Yay. Oh, you don't? I like it because of that. I like ones with a lot of detail in them. But normally, well, it was Heaven and Earth Designs I was thinking about more. I've seen some really detailed things, and then I've seen the actual size of the canvases, and they're absolutely massive. Yeah, a lot of people don't, Lisa. I found that out when I started posting pictures of the Hans Christian Andersen in progress. I think some people were having mini heart attacks when they saw the amount of confetti in it. I remember somebody just commented, "Hell no!" exclamation mark. So, not everybody's cup of cocoa. This one is kind of weird to work on. It's just basically lines and lines of different colours, and then you step back a couple of steps and suddenly it's a picture. It's quite cool. I quite like the ones that are like that, where when you're working on them, you can't really make them out until you step back. Nah, a little burr on that one. You're coming out. Tried to escape, but I caught it. Yeah, that's the way I looked at it. The more colours that are in it, possibly the more detailed it is, the more blending you get with things. But after saying that, Diamond Art Club, the way they blend the colours, really, really good. It's one of the things I really like about them, the way they blend colours. They use really nice colours. It's definitely a thing that makes them stand out to me. And then occasionally ABs thrown in just to enhance things. I like that. Yeah, I wouldn't call this confetti really, because I mean this part here is pretty much all O's. Well, the bit that I've still got left to do. So I don't count that as confetti. The Hans Christian Andersen, I was doing sections this size and having like one square of a certain colour. And that happened a lot. I was basically taking something out to put one dot in and then changing colour. Yeah, I like square and round as well. I don't mind doing either. Square can be annoying if you've got bad drills though, and you get a lot of burrs, a lot of like problem drills. That causes a lot of problems. 66 by 82. Yeah, I knew it was a weird number. I thought it was 83. Yeah, it's just a weird size. Yeah, I ordered that Heaven and Earth Designs through Mike. smithspeeds.co.uk for anybody that doesn't know Mike. He's in England and they do a lot of customs, and that's where I get mine. Yeah, I've got exactly the same problem, Marissa. I got some Diamond Art Club and I had to pay $40 to get it. That was import tax and customs handling charge. So it sort of got to the point that I'm basically start again. I'm basically paying twice as much. So the Diamond Art Club stuff that I may get in the future is going to be extremely selective. $88 by 118. Well, your husband can help you, Angie. I'm sure you've got a spare pink pen for him. Yeah, I would still get, because it comes from America. I don't get it from anything from China. I didn't get it with anything from the UK, but I think that probably has now changed. Yeah, if somebody sends me something from the States, it isn't every single time, and it depends on the value. So if somebody marks it as a gift, I don't think I would pay any extra. But it is very expensive. A couple that stays together, dots together, you have to remind them of that, Angie. Yeah, marking it as a gift, that for some reason that doesn't get hit with the tax. Some are missing drills. Mike is the guy to get in touch with. Yeah, if it's, do you know how much it is, Mike? I think it's the same here. It's above a certain amount. If they say the value is above X, I can't remember what it is, then you get taxed on it. And then it depends what price range it's in. I think there's two levels. If it's something really expensive, you pay even more. But I can't remember the prices. It's a blank can, yeah. I can understand that. I don't know when I'm going to start my heaven and earth. I haven't done a blank canvas before. So, yeah, I need to start thinking about it or I'll end up never doing it. There you go, Angie. Michael, try and do a price match, I take it. Okay. Yeah, I know that there is a different percentage or something. I can't remember. If it's above X amount, you get a charge, and then if it's above the next level, you get even more of a charge. Yeah, Mike's a good guy. Very helpful. That's why I use him for all of my customs. He really, uh, he really cares about his customers and tries to help them. I had a package that disappeared, a custom, or maybe it was two in that one. Can't remember. But Mike chased up the distribution company and finally found out where it was, and it turned out it was in the shop underneath our apartment. And it had been there for a couple of weeks, I think. But there was a mix-up between the distribution company and PostNord, the Danish postal service. Between the two of them, they managed to lose it, and Mike managed to trace it, so that was really good. Yeah, Mike will be able to help you out if you're looking to do a heaven and earth. But you're going to need a big table, probably. I don't think heaven and earth know what small canvases are. But I really like heaven and earth. The designs are really cool, very different, and the fact that they pay the artists, like the artists get commission or a percentage. I don't know how it works, but the people who actually created the artwork get something, which I think is really good. A lot of companies are quite happy to copy the artwork and steal it and sell it, and the artist gets nothing. So it's nice to know. There's actually a new company, well, I'm saying new, a new company to me in England that are working with artists. I think they've finalised deals with two. They're going to be coming out with original art in April. So I've already been in touch with them. So I'm looking forward to seeing some new stuff. No, really, Helen, I've never had a problem with Amazon. I've had one from Wish that just never arrived, and I just contacted them, and it was really simple. It was just basically you click on a button to say you haven't received your goods, and then it just asked if I think it asked if I wanted a replacement or if I wanted a refund, or maybe it just asked if I wanted a refund. I said yes, and I got a confirmation back within minutes. It was really easy. I was quite surprised. So I never ever got that one. And they said that if it does turn up, just keep it, but it never turned up. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Mike. Just eat that candy that I sent you and be quiet. I sent Mike a cover minder. I didn't tell him I was sending it, so he's got one of these. Angie's waiting on hers, and Lisa's waiting on hers. I sent Mike some Danish candy. So he hasn't told me if he's actually tasted it yet. Some Danish licorice. Okay, I think I've finished with 310. If you can email me, Marissa, I'll try and find out exactly what table it is we've got. But I do see a lot that look very similar. It's for me. it made a huge difference because I was using the dining room table and I was working on that 60 by 60, and I was starting to get neck and back pains. But I think you might like it, Mike. I like them, but it's just the idea of salt and licorice. In the UK, licorice is sweet, but I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I might send you something else. There's loads of candy like licorice with salt in it over here. Yeah, what yeah, what Mike is trying to type is the word spunk, SPUNK. That's the name of the licorice that I sent him, which is highly amusing in the UK. I think it means something slightly different in America. But that's just a normal, as I was saying earlier, it's just a normal candy. It isn't made for a joke or anything. You can find it in the supermarkets. I just thought I sent him that with the cover minder, and I sent him some pomegranate licorice. Um, just, I mean, it's something that you don't get in the UK, but I haven't actually tried the pomegranate stuff. Okay. If you don't like licorice, you probably won't like it. But I was thinking with that one, it was more the sort of the joke factor. Well, yeah, that's too much information. I actually did this on Periscope. I did a live stream. Well, it was actually my what is he? My brother-in-law, and I sent him some, and he did a live. No, it isn't. It's not as strong, but it's you can taste the salt in it. Yeah, some people just don't like it, but I think they're okay. I've definitely acquired a taste for that stuff. But yeah, I sent him a packet, and he went on Periscope. He didn't know what it was, and I just said to him, "Go on Periscope and open the pack." And the thing is, I'm going to send you some candy, and I want you to go live and just open the pack, and then talk about it, and then taste it. So that's what he did. That was hilarious, Mike. Most of the people that were in that stream were from the UK, so the innuendos were flying left, right, and centre. It was really funny, but it was good of him to do it. It was a good one. Angie doesn't like licorice. I've heard that a lot of Americans don't like licorice. I don't know if it's a myth or if it's true. Like you'll call that those red shoelace things licorice. That's not licorice. Licorice is black. Tammy doesn't like licorice at all. Oh, licorice popcorn. That's another one. Does he? Is he American? I take it he is. Not necessarily, but yeah, that's weird. And I don't know why the Danes have such a fascination for it. And I've asked Danes, like, why do you have like licorice and all these different things? And they don't know. They don't know why. Strawberry licorice. That sounds like that's like those shoelace things that they aren't licorice. True licorice is black, and it doesn't have that like sweet strawberry taste. Licorice marshmallows, that was another one. I'm just sort of trying to think of all the things that I've seen and tried. There's a lot of them, a lot of different things. Twizzlers, that I've heard of that. Is that the one that you can? It's like wrapped around itself, and you can split it. It's kind of hard to explain. Somebody sent me something from America. Again, it was in Periscope. I had sent him some licorice, and then he sent me some. I can't remember what they're called. They were like mega sour things that I'd never heard of. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. AB's at the top. Yeah, he sent these really sour things, and I forget what they were called. Some kind of missile or some. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. They were very sour. I don't like licorice tea. I tried it, but I don't know. Didn't like the aftertaste. Do you like licorice tea?
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Tammy's just come in and she's just going again. I don't know who's in. Mike's in, Angie's in, Lisa's in.
Hi, everybody. Blue Nail's here.
That's not me, by the way. This is me. Just to clarify that.
No, I don't like licorice anything.
No, Tammy doesn't like licorice anything.
Not even the slightest bit.
Angie says, I prefer licorice never.
Yeah, I'm with Angie.
In capitals.
Yay.
Helen says hi. Helen's in Scotland.
Oh, okay. Hi, Helen.
So Tammy's getting ready to go and make dinner.
Yeah. We're going to have Jim's favorite, chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken with vegetables and glass noodles. Hi,
It's
everybody.
not real glass, don't worry.
Is that Mike said hi as well?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta start cooking.
He got his package.
Ah, okay.
He said he was tasting spunk as I spoke.
Okay. Yuck.
Did you decide that you liked it or didn't like it, Mike? I forgot to ask you a verdict on it.
I'm going. Bye.
Tammy's off. It's too much for her to listen to this. Yeah, dinner at 10 a.m. We normally have dinner about 6:30, so that'll be what, 12:30 your time? Yeah, it's 4:30 just now. She's gone. So we're having the live on Sunday this week, not on Saturday, because it's Tammy's birthday on Sunday. So just in case anybody who drops in normally on a Saturday is in, it is on Sunday. Yeah, okay, so you've got manners. That's good to know, Mike. Oh, Mike, I think Tammy's maybe going to do that key ring. Mike sent this was a it's taken a long time, but Mike sent one of those key rings that's got the sort of special jewel things on it. When Tammy had tried diamond painting, that was the very first YouTube video she did. She was trying diamond painting for the first time. Hi, Massachusetts. Thanks for dropping in. And she had been watching me now and again for about 5 months doing this diamond painting. And she kept saying, I don't know how you can do that. I don't know how you've got the patience to do it. Eventually, I talked her into trying it on YouTube. And at the end of it, I said, so do you think you'll be diamond painting? And she said, nope. But things eventually changed. But Mike had seen that one. So he had sent an order that I had made for custom, and he included a keyring, and he said maybe Tammy could try the keyring to see if maybe that would get her interested. But by that time, she'd already started. Didn't open the card one. We were planning to do that one before Christmas, Mike, and then we missed it, and then we thought, opening it like after Christmas was wasn't the same. So we haven't even opened that one. It's still sitting. We'll do it for this coming Christmas. Yeah. So Mike had sent a keyring with a T, and then it's got the special drills. So she was saying she might actually try that on her birthday. So it could be a birthday present from Mike. We'll see how it goes. I need to figure out about setting up cameras, because I can set up 2 cameras. So I can have one aimed at us as normal, and then switch to one pointing down, and we can watch Tammy trying the special drills. I've never done anything with them yet. I take it you use tweezers for them. Yeah, Mike's. I mean, the best thing to do is go to his website, smithspeeds.co.uk. But he's got a lot of like little things, like the keychains. So Tammy's got one that's a T. I don't know exactly. I'll go and see if I can find it. Give me a second. No, I can't find it. I don't know exactly where she's put it. I don't want to mess up her stuff. I got in trouble the last time because I messed up her pens. I was showing off her pens and I put them back in the wrong order. Okay, Lisa. I'll authorise that. That's cool, Lisa. So I've just approved it. So Lisa's posted a picture up in the Facebook group if anybody wants to go and have a look. Okay. Yeah, I've never tried any. I just do like normal diamond paintings. I haven't tried any of those sort of crafty things. Oh yeah, but the keyring, it does have special, like the sort of teardrop drills and stuff, doesn't it, Mike? But I take it that just comes with the keyring. It's not something that you stock. Yeah, okay. So what would you rate the spunk at, Mike, out of 10? 10 being excellent. Oh, wax pens. Yeah, I've already got. In fact, I've got one. I've still to do the unboxing. One of these things. I haven't opened it yet. It's got the wax tip and then the sort of needle thing at the end. I haven't tried using these things before, but I had seen these with this idea, the wax tip. It gave me an idea to get a diamond painting pen made. So I contacted Erieside Craft, and I think they're in Ohio, and I asked them if they could make me one. But they did make me one, and this is it. And I've got a pack of these wax tips, various colours. I've got them here. So the idea of these things is you can unscrew them and then replace the tip. So I saw this blank and I said, can you make me a pen out of that blank? Because it sort of matches the colours of the tips. Forget them out. So I have all these different colours, so I can change them and they all match the pen. But because I didn't know exactly how these things worked, I thought all I needed was the wax tip. So that's what they made. I didn't realise I needed a pin in the end to push the drills, so it doesn't have the pin. And I very quickly realised I can't really use it without that, because you can't push the drills around with the wax tips. They're too soft. So that was my mistake. It was a good idea, but I forgot that. So now I have all these coloured tips that I can use with that new one. But I want to do an unboxing and trying it for real as an actual video and see what I think of it compared to the normal pens. So that's a future video. Yeah, there's one that I was trying to use in the tip. I think it's a blue one. Yeah, you see, maybe the tip is a bit flatter, but you can't turn, like, you know what it's like. You put a square down, like some of these are a bit squinting. You try and twist them. You can't do that with these. I prefer the steel tip, because you don't have to keep turning the pen. But I'll be talking about that in the unboxing. So this is really just decoration. Looks cool though. I like it. And it's actually Melissa who's in the Diamond Painting Gym Facebook group. It's her dad that makes these, and this is the one that I use all the time. This is my original one from them. I use this all the time. It's my favourite pen to use. So he's made quite a few for me. In fact, there's one here that nobody has seen. Just dropped the lid. I got this one. For some reason, I don't know why, I didn't do an unboxing, but I like these ones where it's wood and the coloured. And my favourite colour is blue. And I saw this as a blank and decided to get it. So I've never actually shown this on YouTube. I like this style. I like this bulb. I find it really comfortable to hold, and they don't have a multiplacer. I never use multiplacers, so I didn't want anything in the end of them. But it does make ones with multiplacers as well. I do have one. So again, this is a wooden one. It's all wood, and the sort of normal end, but there's a multiplacer. Well, the space for a multiplacer. This is actually a straightener in this one. So they do double-ended pens as well. It's just I prefer without the other end. Tammy's beach pen, that was from Poshy Pens. Poshy Pens Facebook group. I'll just get it, let people see it. So this is one from Poshy Pens. It's got real seashells inside it. Let me change the light. That's really cool. And it's got, there was a multiplacer in it. It came with a multiplacer, but Tammy doesn't use them either, and she decided to take it out. So you can put multiplacers or whatever in the end, but she just uses them like that. Yeah, it's they're all nice. They're all nice pens. I got Tammy 3 from Poshy Pens, and I got myself one. And this is my one. I thought that was cool when I saw it, this little squiggly line through it. And they called this one a river runs through it, which I thought was quite appropriate. And again, blue. And it's got the straightener in the end. I don't even use the straightener, but I just wanted to put something in the end. But one of my favourites, I think, to look at anyway, is this one. This is from the Diamond Painting Pen Shed in England. And the guy that makes these is 80 years old. He's been turning since he was something like 16. And it's a really nice pen. The thing that's different about this is the tip is he turns the tip from a solid piece of brass, so it's not a standard pen tip, not just what you get in your normal pink pens. You can see, but he's made it so that the brass is thicker than these, so it won't bend or buckle. So it's not intended to be replaced, but it's a really, really nice pen. So yeah, I've got a few. And the Diamond Painting Pen Shed asked them if they could do one in red and white, the colours of the Danish flag. So they did. So I'll turn this way. And then I said, could you do one in blue and white to represent Scotland? So they did this one. And this one has real diamond dust in it. And if I could get it to focus, which I probably can't. Maybe the light's too bright. But in daylight, it is very, very shiny, glittery. And it's actually diamond dust that's in it. So that's pretty cool. So let's see if I missed any comments. What am I sending a picture of? The seashell one. Yeah, okay. I'll send you pictures of the three that she got. So they'll be a bit clearer. But yeah, Poshy pens, they have some pretty unique stuff. They have like the seashells in them and flowers in them and things like that. If you're looking for something different. But the other ones, the other ones that are shaped like this, it's Erie Side Craft in Ohio, and it's Melissa who's in the Facebook group, the Diamond Painting Gym Facebook group. It's her dad that makes these, and I've got quite a few. And he also made me this little tub. So he turned this, and this is where I keep the tips, the wax tips. Keep them in here. So got a little tub to keep them in. So I'm getting nowhere with this diamond painting really fast. Okay, Lisa, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. Probably not too much longer. But yeah, I'll still be here. Yeah, don't don't text and drive. It's too dangerous. But thanks for dropping in. I'm glad to hear that your finger isn't too bad. And you can diamond paint, which is good. There's a whole section of 310s that I missed. I've asked this one before, but I can't remember who was in. Has anybody ever started a diamond painting and gave up and thrown it away because it was so bad? Not yet, Helen says. There's time. Did you tell me about yours before, Angie? I can't remember. I remember that somebody did say they threw it away, but I can't remember why. I haven't done it yet. So why did you throw yours away? Oh, okay. Did you not get a replacement? I've had replacements, canvases that have been bad. Just sent pictures and there wasn't really any problem getting them replaced. The only downside is you have to wait weeks to get them, but actually I got one, can't remember the company now. It's quite a big one. The canvas had ripples in the actual canvas that I couldn't fix. So I sent them a pic. No, it wasn't. What it was they had folded it over, and it was quite a big one, and they had folded about a third of it back and then pressed it really tight. So I sent them a picture and I said, I take it this was a mistake because there's no way that's going to fix. And they said, yeah, it's a mistake. So they sent me, I said, well, can you send me a new one? But they sent me the whole thing. So I got all the drills and the canvas, like the whole thing again. So now I've got a lot of extra drills. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I mean, if companies are going to produce stuff that bad, they're going to lose custom. I mean, nobody's going to recommend them. People are more than likely going to comment about them on the internet. I just don't really see the point. unless they're just out to make a quick buck. But it would only last for so long. I mean, reputation is everything when it comes to stuff like this, because a lot of times it's word of mouth in groups and things where people will recommend companies or not recommend companies. And once you start to get a few people saying that the product wasn't any good, it can be really hard for a company to recover from that. That's why I always contact the companies immediately before I mention anything online, see if they can resolve it. And so far, they have. I mean, it is irritating, but if they resolve it and you get one that you get a replacement and that's okay, I mean, these things happen. It's simple as that. It would be different if I had asked for a replacement and the replacement was as bad as the one I had. That would be different. But they did fix the problem, so I don't really go on a rant about it. Yeah, popping drills is very annoying. And I was talking about this earlier. Like, you can see the gaps here in the drills. I don't mind that because it means I won't get popping drills. It's when they're all really tight together that's when you start to get problems. So once I switch the light off, you can't see this. And again, that's something to try and get across to beginners. Don't worry about it. If you've got the square in the square, it doesn't matter that it's not straight, or it doesn't matter there's a little gap. Because once it's completed and there's no light behind it, and it's on the wall or wherever you want to put it, nobody is ever going to see those gaps. When people look at it, they're looking for a picture, they're looking at a picture, they're not looking at like the fine detail on it. It's like buying a car and going around the car and measuring every gap in the doors to make sure they are all exactly the same width. It's just a bit too anarchy. Is anarchy a word? It is now. Yeah, that's it. Seriously, it is like that. I mean, if I switch this light pad off just now and see what difference it is, and the camera is about a foot away from the canvas. You can't see the gaps. And that's from a foot away. What I've found is if I press on the edge of the light pad, you can see how shiny the drills are. Looks like I'm switching on and off lights. These drills are really shiny. It's going to look really nice when it's finished. And then put the light back on. It's a nightmare. Yep, just like that. And if you do it with round drills, it's even worse because you've got these massive triangles in every corner all over the canvas. Because, I mean, realistically, these gaps are less than a millimetre wide. And I said it before that if I had this canvas and I took one drill out of the canvas and then put it up on the wall and then took a picture and posted it and said, "Where is the missing drill?" I doubt if anybody would ever see it. And that's a whole drill missing, like a whole 2.5 millimeter gap. Yeah, it definitely can, but the thing is, it's when you realize it doesn't have to be that perfect, it really isn't going to make any difference when somebody's looking at it, whether these drills are perfectly square or if they're a little bit twisted. If they're in the right place, in the right box where they're meant to be, people just won't be able to tell the difference, and you've wasted so much time and effort trying to get them exactly square. But I know people do it. I mean, I still do it. I see drills that are a bit squinting. While I'm working, every now and again, I'll turn them. But again, it's more, I think, for beginners who are under the impression that they have to get these squares exactly right or it's going to be a mess, because they look at pictures that other people have done and they look perfect. But if you stuck a light behind it, they're not. And that's the thing that people who are new don't realise. Yep. Because again, people are looking at the picture. They're looking at the picture. They're not looking at the drills. And your eye automatically just fixes things. Mainly because it can't see the gaps. Our eyes aren't that good. I mean, I remember somebody commenting on the Jake Green Band one that did the 80 by 100, and they said the drills, like the drills are placed so perfectly. So what I did was, it was before I'd finished it, I put the light pad under it and I took a picture on the black area, which is most of it. But on the black area, I took a picture without the light pad on, and then I took a picture with the light pad on. And I said, "Is it?" Because it was like this, like all these gaps. And it was even more obvious because it was black. But as soon as you switch the light off, bing, everything looks as if it's perfect. And people who are new, they think it's their fault because they've got these gaps. They're doing something wrong, but they're not. Yep, exactly. I mean, I think I found one time as well, because what I do is when I finish them, I put a tea towel over it, and I get the rolling pin from the kitchen, and I roll over the whole thing to make sure everything's flat. And I remember I did that as well. I was rolling it and I lifted the tea towel, and I don't know why, but I just noticed there's a drill missing there. So I had to go and find the key, find the drills, and put that one drill in. I had missed it. So it happens. And like you said, if I'd put that up on the wall, I doubt if anybody would have even noticed. So I don't know how long this is going to take me to finish. I'm thinking maybe a week and a half, something like that. And then I'll start on that mystery one. That shouldn't take too long. And then I'll get back to the diamond painting gym one. I would like to get that one finished. Yeah, popping drills are definitely more of a problem than gaps. Hi, Stella. No, I don't have popping drills, but we're just sort of talking about the different things. I would rather have gaps than popping drills. But I have had popping drills, and the way that I've fixed them is by using one of these, a nail file. Just find or try and find the drill that's causing the problem, and it's usually one that's got the little sort of burr on the side. And I'll either take that out and swap it over, or take it out and use the nail file and just take the burr off it. Because popping drills, I've got a habit of falling off the canvas. And sometimes, if I can't figure out what it is that's causing the problem, I'll take the drill that's popped and I'll swap that one to see if I get one that fits a bit better. If it doesn't, I use the file and just file it a bit so it sits in, so there's no pressure on it. Yeah, that's right. I think the drills being tight is actually much more of a problem than gaps like this. I really don't mind the gaps at all because I know that they're not going to be pressing against each other. And as we were saying, when you switch the light off and step back, you're never ever going to see those gaps. Yeah. Did you rate that licorice Mike? I asked you out of 10 and then I forgot to look to see if you did. I was just wondering what you thought of it. Out of 10, 10 being the best. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I sort of did that with colours. The one that I'm really working on has 80 colours, and I decided to take a break and switch on to this one, which only has 35. But they're both square. 0 for Angie, and she never even tried it. That's terrible. 3 out of 10, that's not too bad. I'm pretty sure I could find some you would give 0. They have licorice here. It's usually always got salt in it, but sometimes it's got salmiak, and they use salmiak to clean drains. And sometimes they have it has salmiak and salt. That is an acquired taste. A lot of licorice haters here. The licorice cheese was actually okay. It's just looks like normal cheese with little grey bits in it. I think out of all the licorice stuff that I've tried, the licorice tea was the worst. Yeah, I was talking earlier about when I moved to Denmark, I was surprised by how many things have licorice in them over here. Oh, fish and chips, no. They don't have fish and chips. Well, they do, but not chip shops, as you know. But I haven't seen licorice chips or licorice fish yet. But yeah, I was talking about the licorice. They've got licorice, obviously licorice candy, many different types of licorice candy. They've got licorice beer, licorice cheese, licorice popcorn. What else? Licorice marshmallows. I can't remember. Licorice beer. Lots and lots of licorice. Yeah, licorice. Yeah, I'll send you some, Angie. I'm sure you would like it. I don't know how good it would be after traveling all the way to America, though. Yeah, marshmallows, licorice marshmallows, licorice ice cream. I actually used to do a thing a long time ago on my own Facebook, and I was doing a thing that I called Licorice of the Week, and every week I had something different, and I did that for 2 years roughly, and then I stopped it just because I got bored, and then as soon as I stopped it, somebody said, "What happened to Licorice of the Week?" I said, "I look forward to that." So I sort of did a few more, but I ended up buying so much licorice I couldn't eat it all. What is it about licorice? Why don't people like licorice? There's very few things I don't like. Celery is one of them. Raw celery. I remember seeing adverts on TV for a dip, and they got like the celery stalk and they scooped it in the dip and then they crunched it and ate it, and I thought that looks really good. So I tried it. It was horrible. I expected the celery to taste like lettuce, but I wasn't expecting that. So if it's cooked, if it's in like soup and things, I don't mind it. But raw celery, no thanks. And Marmite, I don't like Marmite. I've tried a few different things. I tried mealworms. I I tried crickets. I did them on Periscope. Kangaroo. I like kangaroo. I had something over here that I'd never tried before, and it was, now I can't remember if it was cow or pig. I think it was cow. Cow's heart and cream. That was different. Tammy won't touch it. They actually had made it. They had made that at Tammy's work, and she got a takeaway and brought it home, and I had it for dinner because she wouldn't cook it. And liver, she won't cook liver at all. Just getting the last of these. I think that's it. No liver, Angie. No licorice, no liver. Cow's heart. Would you eat cow's heart? It's cooked, it's not raw. Liver and onions. I missed that. Liver and onions. No cows. Angie, do you eat anything? What about crickets? Crickets are very high in protein. They're good for you. No crickets. Mealworms. I'll send you some mealworms. Yeah, liver and onions is good. You don't know what you're missing. I don't know if you were in, Angie. Were you here when Dave was in? A guy that I used to watch on Periscope. He came in to one of these, and he lives in Japan, and he did a lot of periscopes, and he started going around restaurants, like trying unusual foods. And he went to a very small sort of cafe type place that was really famous for its soup. And it was actually the place that this soup was invented. And it was pig brain soup. And he took us in on a live stream, and they let him go into the kitchen, and you saw this massive stainless steel bowl with pig's brains in it, like whole brains, and then they mushed that up, and you watched them make the soup, and he had some with little bits of brain in it. That was one of the most unusual ones I've seen. Yeah, it was certainly something different. Or what about that other thing? What's it called? I forget what it's called. It's like ballots or something. It's a duck egg. I think it's a duck egg, and they let the embryo grow for so many days, and then they boil it. So it's basically got a chick in it with some of the egg yolk, and it has like the beak, the feet, all of that stuff, and they eat it. I think it's ballot, BALOT, something like that. I wouldn't eat that. I've been told it's delicious. But seemingly they have little stands that sell it, and people buy it like during their lunch break from work. It's like a packed lunch basically inside the egg, and you eat the whole thing, the feet, the everything. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't try that. Helen, do you eat haggis, Helen? You're in Scotland. You must eat haggis. Don't tell me you don't eat haggis. Yeah, I don't know if you can get haggis in America. I think it's one of these banned foods. Tammy hadn't tried haggis either until we went to Scotland. And I said to her, when we go, you have to try haggis. And the first thing she said was, what's in it? And I said, yeah, just forget that part. You have to try it. So, of course, she Googled it and she read the ingredients and she said, there is no way that I am going to try that. But she did. And she really likes haggis. She had haggis for lunch and dinner. She really, really likes haggis. Yeah, probably, Angie. I've got a funny feeling it's not allowed in America because of what's in it. What about black pudding? Do you have that in America? They have a similar thing in Denmark. They call it blood sausage. Basically made from blood. It's just lamb. What's lamb? Never heard. Mike knows all about black pudding. Sure. You should Google it, Angie. Black pudding on a sandwich with brown sauce. HP sauce. I'm making myself hungry. Angie's going to change her mind. She's going to say, yeah, I'm going to try that. Haggis is pork meat mixed with the blood of the pig. No, it isn't. Haggis has lung in it. Haggis is made up basically of the parts of the animal that people wouldn't normally eat. And they came up with it so they could make more use of animals. I can't think of anything else that has lung in it. Oh, the black pudding. Oh, okay. I thought he said haggis. Scrapple. I've never heard that word. I'll need to Google that. So I just Googled haggis just to see what it said, and it says it's a mixture of heart, liver, and lungs mixed with coarse oatmeal, suet, and spices. So heart, liver, and lungs. Now I'm going to Google Scrappy. Has that not got something to do with Scooby Doo? Oh, Scrapple. What is Scrapple made of? Yeah, it does sound similar-ish. It's typically made of hog offal, such as the head, heart, liver, and other trimmings. I've never seen that before. I'll ask Tammy if she'll make that for me. Yeah, that's the thing, Mike. I mean, when I was a kid, we had haggis. I didn't know what was in it. I just liked it. And then the same with black pudding. And then I remember when I was about, I don't know, I think about 10, I was eating black pudding on a sandwich, and my dad said to me, "Do you know what's in that?" And I said, "No." And he said, "It's blood." And I said, "Is it?" And I just kept eating it. It was like, I'd had it that like so many times. I knew I liked it. And the fact that it was mainly blood just didn't really put me off. And don't get me wrong, he liked it as well, but I think he was just trying to get a reaction. He never got one. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Tammy said she would never try it, and then she did, and she really likes haggis and square sausage, or Lorne sausage, as some people call it. You can't get that here. A lot of things that you can't get here. Just to say you've tried it. Yeah, I think you would be surprised, Angie. There's a lot of spice in it, so it's hard to explain. And they also taste different depending on the manufacturer, like who makes it. They've all got their own sort of recipes when it comes to the herbs and spices that go in them. Anyway, all this talk about food is making me hungry. I think I'll go and see how dinner is going. So thanks for dropping in, and thanks for the chat. I'm glad you enjoyed your spunk, Mike. And not sure when I'll be on. I don't think I'll be on until Sunday. So Tammy and I will be on 8 till 9 for Tammy's birthday. And hopefully we'll catch you there. So thanks for dropping in. And have a good day or a good night, wherever you are. So in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.